What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So we have some breaking news as undefeated, rising, welterweight, title contender, Mexican superstar boxer, Vergil Ortiz Jr., 18 wins, no losses, no draw, 18 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'10", with a 70-inch arm reach. He has now pulled out of his upcoming fight this upcoming Saturday against undefeated British star boxer Michael Mckinson. Michael Mckinson is undefeated fighter who is 21 wins, no loss and no draw, 2 wins by way of knockout. He's 27 years of age, 5'9.5", with a 70-inch arm reach. He's a southpaw. Okay. With that said, they're scheduled to face off this upcoming Saturday, but to some undisclosed reasons, Vergil Ortiz Jr. has been pulled from the fight. Okay, it's not being reported as why Vergil Ortiz pulled out of the fight, but it looks like Blair Cobbs, who is a undefeated fighter, 15 wins, no losses, 1 draw. Blair Cobbs is 10 wins by way of knockout, 32 years of age, 5'10.5", with a 71-inch arm reach. Okay, he's fighting Alexis Roca, but Blair Cobbs, Alexis Roca, 18 wins and 1 loss, but Blair Cobbs is, pleading his case to be the main event against Michael Mckinson. Okay, so with that said, again, there hasn't been any true solid information as to why Vergil Ortiz Jr. has decided to pull out of the fight. But Vergil Ortiz Jr. has pulled out of the fight. Okay, so he's been forced to withdraw for this fight, and this was slated to be a headline, on paper on the Zone. Okay, and there's no real true reason as to why. Nobody's stating the reason why he pulled from the fight. We don't know if he tested positive for C-19 or anything of that nature. But he's been forced to withdraw from the fight. Okay. And they're stating that he's been forced to withdraw. So they're not even saying that, he chose, to pull out of the fight. They're saying that, he's been forced to pull out of the fight. So we don't know the reasoning as to why behind it. He just did an interview, recently on, Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer. And he talked about future fights, and that Michael Mckinson was helping prepare him for a fight with the 2 world champions, in which he's ranked #1 in the WBO for undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the reigning WBO welterweight world champion, superstar boxer Terrence Bud Crawford, and unified WBC IBF welterweight world champion, who's widely considered by many to be top 3 in Earl the True Spence Jr. So he's ranked #1 in the WBC, #1 in the WBO. And according to these reports, he was stating that Michael Mckinson, who's a big southpaw, who's a pure boxer, not much power, in 21 fights, only 2 knockouts. So that lets you know he's just not a big puncher. 27 years of age, he's a slick boxer. And Vergil Ortiz was saying this fight was to help him prepare for the fight, one of the champions, Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence, in his next fight moving forward. But once again, people, the fight has been canceled, and Blair Cobbs is now campaigning for him to get the opportunity to fight Michael Mckinson in the main event. He's 32 years old. He's looking for big fights. That would be a big opportunity for him, and it would be, a tough fight for Michael Mckinson to face against Blair Cobbs, who's a completely different style of fighter than Vergil Ortiz Jr. Vergil Ortiz Jr. is a big, aggressive, come forward, flat-footed type of fighter, where Blair Cobbs is more of a slick. He's just as big as Vergil Ortiz Jr., but he's more of a slick, pure boxer with a lot of power. So it's completely different styles. He's a southpaw as well. Michael Mckinson is a southpaw. Vergil Ortiz is the orthodox fighter. So is he willing to accept this on short notice, Blair Cobbs? I highly doubt that, but hopefully he does. He's already here. The fight is supposed to take place. Let's see how everything unfolds and plays out. But once again, Vergil Ortiz Jr. is forced to be pulled from the fight with Michael Mckinson this upcoming Saturday. In just 3-4 days, it's supposed to take place. So let's see how this all plays out and unfolds. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share the videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.